Hello everyone, my name is HunterYesHunterNo, and welcome back to the Poggies SMP Season 2, Episode 16. You know what everyone likes? Gacha games. Okay, maybe not everyone, but I would be the first to admit that I have maybe spent a little too much money IRL on gacha games, and well, you know what? I thought I should put one on the Poggies SMP. Now, what kind of a gacha game could I possibly be? You know, gacha games are always like, oh, you gotta get like the cool new, I don't know, like a hero or a skin, or like, am I handing out skins in a gacha game? No, that's not what I'm doing. See, there's a couple of mods we have on the Poggies SMP. I say mods, it's more like data packs. Let me show you, in fact. I don't think I've ever shown this side, but down here in our resource and behavior packs, resource packs, first and foremost, we have my texture pack. This is something I created. This is things like the crafting tables, the cows, things like that. We've got Foxy's Nether Fog pack, which removes the Nether Fog. We got a few different tweaks. By the Bedrock Tweaks pack, the community by Dr. AV. We've got, of course, the Copper Golems mod. I've talked about that before, which is by Sammy, or Samarasu. I'm not entirely sure, but those people. This Autumn Birch texture pack by Diaub. And we've got the Wooden Chairs mod, of course, that I've shown off a couple of times so far by these people. But the most important one, and the one that we're going to be talking about today, is the Bedrock Tweaks pack, which adds player heads. Now, this is also a mod data pack that adds these things, the special mini blocks, and which is really cool. But there's another problem. See, to get player heads, they don't come from the Wandering Trader like these do. They have to actually be summoned in, or there's some command work you can do. But basically, the only way for me and the other Poggies to access the player heads is by going /give@self, and then you have to type in people's names and stuff, and it's a pain. It's a pain. Last season, whenever anybody wanted a mini a player head, they had to just ask me for it, tell me to type in the command, which I did. You know, I wasn't like, there wasn't gatekeeping it at all. But this season, I want to do something different, something where it's like both survival friendly. It's not like people just going, hey Hunter, give me Alex's head, and then I just do it, you know. Over here, you might notice this little stone blob, and of course you can see also Riley's freaking cruise ship is coming along nicely, but this is the part we're focusing on right now. This blob of stone. Why is this blob of stone important? Because it hides a secret. Aha! Chests, that's right. Chests full of shulker boxes. Empty shulker boxes. You know, to make a gacha game, you've obviously got to have the little gacha capsules, the things that whatever you're looking for come in. And what am I putting in these gacha capsules? Well, obviously, that is going to be the heads. But there's another element. Gacha machines also have, like, a rarity system, you know. Certain heads are, well, certain collectibles in gacha machines are harder to find than others. And I have thought long and hard about that element, and I think I've come up with a really cool system. Let's take a look in this one here. Oh, yes, shulker boxes, oh, this is important. We're going to grab this one here. These are our common tier stuff, which is a base player head for every single one of the Poggies. Very simple. Myself, Joey, Luffo, Avery, Tristan, Alex, Hannah, Dakota, and Riley. And these are pretty much guaranteed. Every time you play the Gacha Machine, you're going to get one of these. That is because I'm going to shuffle them all through these shulker boxes, and every single one is going to have at least one common head. Then we've got the uncommon, the rare, and then the ultra rare, which I'm not even going to show right now. That's right, I'm not even going to tell you what's in the ultra rare stuff. But first we got to distribute them. We got to distribute them evenly. I will show here with the uncommon. So the common, we've got 11 of each that are going to be hidden throughout these shulker boxes. The uncommon, we only have 8 of each. So there is a distribution here. You know, I think I've got 5 of each rare, and then I think there's only 4 of the ultra rare. And there's only one head in the ultra rare one. There's only going to be one ultra rare one to be finding, and that's like the big chase one, you know. I may have thought a little too much about this. I did some big math. I like went on like a family trip, and I like took my calculator in the car, and I was like, okay, so if I have 8 of each of these, and then it was I've put a lot of thought into this. That's the point. But I still have to distribute these. So let me show you how we're gonna do that. In here, in my ender chest, I've got a shulker box full of redstone stuff. And in this redstone stuff, I've got a bunch of droppers. 1, 2, 3. Now, this is a loop of droppers. And this is a little bit of a technique that I actually learned, I guess, from Tango Tech of the Hermitcraft server fame. He had a game that he built back in Season 7. It was a game called Decked Out. If you watch my channel, you should probably know about Decked Out already, but if you don't, I've got a great video, actually, about Decked Out from Hermitcraft. It's very cool. Anyways, not the point. The point is that And you hear that? So every single dropper is clicking rapidly. That's really annoying. Please stop. Okay. Every single dropper is rapidly clicking. So the way that we're going to do this is I'm going to pull out, and I'm going to just use this as an example. Let's pull out just our common and uncommon for now. Let's see. I need, you know what? We'll just use the uncommon instead just to make this easy. Let's grab our uncommon heads here. All right. Now watch. I'm going to put all of them into this one dropper. No, not all of them. One into each. 1 sec. It's been a while since I've done this. Ha ha ha, now you see it, now you see it, see? So, because we are forcing a whole bunch of different heads through this loop, all of these existing ones, they are piling up with a random selection of heads. This is a randomizer. So what I'm going to be able to do in a second, and we're going to go ahead and pull out a few shulker boxes here as an example. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Now every single box is going to have three heads in it. The first one's going to be a common one, that's going to be guaranteed. But the other two are going to be randomly selected from the common, uncommon, rare, and then the super, super secret, ultra rare. And those are going to be determined by this shuffler. You know, we have to make it fair. You have to make it even. I don't want to be, like, hand-picking, oh, the ultra rare goes in this box, but it's only got 2 commons or anything. No, this is true randomness. This is a true gacha machine. And so, you see, it's going to go randomly through like that. Anyways, I need to gather up all of these white shulker boxes. I'm going to lay them out here, and I'm going to randomly, well, I'm going to insert all of the commons first. So, that's going to take me a little while. I'll catch you guys back up once I'm done with this. You know, the things that you find on the Poggies SMP. I'm just out here gathering up some mushroom stems for a build that I'm about to commence on, and, I mean, there's just this bridge out here. We are a really good distance away from anything civilized. So, I have no idea what this is, or who built it, or anything. Clearly, someone was here. I didn't build this. That's nice, though. It's kind of a nice touch. I might... Well, I don't know where this pig came from, but I've finished the job. I have completely torn up, almost completely torn up, the randomizer over here. And, yeah, so, for context, yellow names, these are our commons. The green ones are uncommons. This blue is rare, and there's only one, like I said, purple, which is our ultra rare tier. Alright, now, let me show you what these boxes look like. And I mean... It's not that big of a reveal. I'm just going to open one up. Boop. All right. So you got, in this box, you've got a common me, you've got a uncommon Hannah, and you've got the rare Avery skin from a really long time ago. And all of these are real skins that players on the SMP have used. Almost everybody has 3. A couple people only have 2. There's one person that has all 4. And then there's also one person that only has 1. Alex has only ever worn 1 skin. So I think, let me see, was this our Alex line? No, I think this was our, yep, Alex. Alex only has his skeletal skin. And look, he's right here next to Goblin, Tristan, and Basic Joey. And as you can see there, there is a chance of getting multiple commons. I think, and I completely randomly grabbed from those droppers. So there's a slight chance that you might get a box that is like 3 commons. Which I would hope not, but it is possible. So I'm just, you know, fair warning to the Poggies playing this. But yeah, so a common, an uncommon, and a common. Hopefully that's pretty regular, finding a common and then some higher tiers in the middle. I'm not going to randomly click on these because I still don't want to reveal that super rare head until a player pulls it. So I'm not going to. Now I've got to boop, 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 and then shove them back in this chest where, of course, I will... Oh, I should probably... I guess the names also show. Oh, that's cool. So you can actually see. Which, again, I gotta not hover over them because I still don't want to spoil that ultra rare head. But that's cool. So yeah, you'll know exactly what you're getting when you open up. Stop hovering. Stop hovering. I'm freaking myself out here. Anyways, yeah. Now, I need to work on the redstone mechanics of actually purchasing one of these. Oh, and I should show off as well. I just remembered. Yes, there's something I didn't show off. The tokens. Now, you can't buy these with diamonds. You can't just buy them willy-nilly. You have to earn one of these tokens. And at the moment, I'm pretty much just going to hand out these tokens wherever I feel it's necessary. I did already promise a token to Alex and Joey so they could test out the system. But, yeah, the rest of these, I'm pretty much just going to hand out whenever I feel like it. And this will be the only way that you can purchase a gacha box. A gacha box? A head box? I'll find a more creative name for this soon. But, cat got your head? Gotcha head? No. I'm obviously terrible at naming things. But the point is, we got some tokens here. I'm actually going to pull these out and shove the rare box back in here now. Tokens, go over here. And yeah, I'm going to work on the redstone off camera because redstone is not one of my strong suits, and I'd rather not embarrass myself live in front of a YouTube audience. So yeah, when next we talk, I should be able to show you exactly how this machine is going to work. Oh, the work is done, my friends. The redstone, although it took me a fair bit of time to figure out, it works. Let me first, let me grab these, my tokens over here. Alright, so here's how this system's gonna work. And it's completely exposed right now. Obviously, I'm gonna cover more of this up, but, actually, let me just cover this up. More or less that. You get the picture. So, the way it's gonna work is, this is where you get your gacha ball, your token, no, not the token, the token's what you put in. This is where you get your loot. And over here is where you put in the token. So you stick it in, right? One sec. It occurred to me I had to put, actual prizes in the machine. I mean, not the real prizes, of course, but test prizes. Anyways, so you put your token in here. You press the button. The light turns on, and you get your prize, which is not going to be cooked mutton, obviously. And then the light turns off once you've taken your prize out. The gist of it, right, is back here. It's just a basic item filter to make sure that you're actually putting in a token, as you can see here. Any tokens that get used end up somewhere along this chain here, so I'll just hold on to that. But as soon as it detects that something is being pushed through, it also fires the redstone line here, which shoots this dropper, which is where I put my mutton. This dropper will be filling from this chest, and then it just shoots up here, and then as you can see, this comparator detects whenever there's something inside this barrel, and turns on the light. In the words of Mumbo Jumbo, it's really quite simple. I am not a huge redstoner, as I think I said before I started this project, but I feel pretty good about the way this has turned out. And this whole wood thing, this is not the final design. There's too much dark going on here. I've got a cool idea for how the rest of this is going to be designed, but as you can see here, I also built a platform, as well as a couple of markers over there. Those markers will be important later, don't you worry. But the platform here, this is going to be the structure where this sits. And I had to think to myself, we're building on a railway. Where on a railway would, railway workers come to gamble? And, I mean, the answer should be obvious. A bar. I seem to build a bar every season. I wish I was kidding, but I really do. All the time. You might remember the Waking Lumber from last season. And in seasons, servers long past, I've had things like the Hanging Cow, and I think I built a Denny's once. Yeah, I built a Denny's once. That was a good one. I should bring that back. Anyways, I'm going to cover this Gacha Machine up, and it's going to look pretty. And I'm going to put some instructions, maybe on some signs up here. I'm not entirely sure. And then next to it, I'm going to have a bar. And you know what? I'm feeling inspired. I've done some redstone, I've done some game design. Now it's time to do my favorite part of Minecraft, and that is building. So, without further ado, let's get into a time lapse. Ho ho ho, now that you would probably not look at and immediately assume it was a bar, but hey, it looks sick. This, yeah, I've done some experimentation here. So right out the gate, first of all, here is the Gacha Machine. This is, of course, the whole point of this building. I had a ton of fun building this. This is crazy. This is way cool. So, like, my thought here is, like, this is This is just like built from scraps of the railway. Now, the copper here, it looks all nice and clean. I'm gonna let this weather like crazy. So things like up there and like down here, I'm gonna let that just get way weathered. And also I just realized that trapdoor is gonna flip when that button's pressed, so we need to find a better home for this, but that's okay, I'll do that later. Huh. Alright, let's talk about my thought process here. So, first of all, again, I wanted to use more 1.20 blocks because, or 1.21 blocks because of the copper and the tuff, and it all looks good. And then, of course, I've obviously implemented the chairs mod a bunch here, and all of these chairs are completely functional. That is the whole point of having this mod. And I decided to go for this kind of eclectic style. So, it is a place built from the scraps of the railroad, like I said just a moment ago. So, it's got bits of stone from the railroad. It's got, wood that's just been kind of hauled in. It's not all, you know, it's not all there. It's all a little bit crackly, a little weird. They've used scraps of metal to build these tables and just whatever wood was available for the chairs. And then, of course, in here you've got the kitchen. And the kitchen, I mean, hey, the kitchen honestly looks pretty nice. I think I'll leave that there, yeah. I do like the kitchen, actually. This is nice. This is the second time I've used the crafter decoratively. I haven't used it for a redstone build yet. I don't know how I've gotten away with that, but hey, it looks really cool in builds like this, so that's the important part. And, yes, we've got all these little tables just kind of shoved to the side. Everything's wearing weird chairs. And then up, like, you can see, like, there's, like, scaffolding bits and, like, lanterns, and there's, like, piles of wood thrown everywhere. And, again, this is just, like, people chucking junk around, you know? It's boxes and parcels and just various wood scraps they might use for repairs or they might use for something else. Basically, this is a dump in the best way possible. And I really like this. This looks way cooler than I actually expected. And you've got all of, like, the copper, like, workings, you know, it looks a little bit like a steam engine, kind of, you know, like, not like a train steam engine, but like an engine of steam. And, you know, you've got, like, up here, I'm gonna come back with a campfire to make this, you know, smoke, because that would be cool. And then you've got, like, all these pipings and things, and like, oh, this looks cool. I am way excited about this, and I'm excited to show it off, but before I can show it off, I need to make sure everything is ready for the Gacha Machine to actually, well, function. And that means that we're gonna tear into our wall just a little bit here. This is the chest that's gonna filter into this barrel and all the fun stuff, and I just realized this button might be in a dangerous spot. I'm gonna move that real quick. Anyways, so I need to shove all 64 of our heads boxes in there, and I've got, of course, got them all the way over here, and then I've got the tokens, and that's all ready and waiting. Good stuff, good stuff. That wandering trader's kind of creeping on my property, but hey, you know, it makes it feel a little more lived in, right? Anyways, I was debating what's the best way to randomize how that all goes in there, and I came up with one easy solution. And now I gotta be quick. Boop. Boop. Alright, we got it done. Just in time, nothing despawned. And this thing is all set, so I've got myself here 64 and 1 token. And, well, I've already tested this thing, you know, I showed you on camera, but, you know, you might as well see that it really works. So, as the person who hands out tokens, I am, of course, not going to abuse this power, but I do think I should be the first one to get a few heads. So, we're going to stick our first token here in the Gacha Machine. Let's see it happen. Oh, boom, baby! Look at that. These are now my heads. So we got a Riley, we got an Alex, and we got a yellow Joey. All right, that's that, and it's just that simple. And actually, I think we need a note block. I think we need like a note to say, you know, dink, you know, that when the light turns on. We've definitely got room in here. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. So I got one already, but, like, you know, we gotta test how this thing works, right? So, token. Oh! And we get, oh, yeah, alright. And I swear, that's the last time I'm gonna do that, for a while. Okay, so we got a Riley, an Alex, a Joey, and then we got a Lefo, we got an evil Dakota, and we got another yellow Joey. I'll have to see if somebody wants to trade. And that's the other fun thing, is like, you know, these can be like trading cards, just like IRL, you know, games of chance and things, like Pokemon cards or things like that. You could trade for the ones that you still want. So yeah, this is gonna be cool. I'm going to take my two little Gacha shulker boxes over here. Yeah, it's done. We've got ourselves both another bar, and this bar, I think, I don't know. I'll come up with a name very shortly. You know, just like everything else, I have to name it because that's the way my brain works, but it's fine. And yeah, we've got a fully functional gacha machine. And just I guess let's just safe test here. Yeah, Heart of the Dark. Ooh, that's scary. Let's put that in there. And then when you fire it, it doesn't go through. Yes, safety. Yep. So you literally can't get. I mean, you could break the machine, but I trust the Poggies more than that. So you literally cannot get the heads without first getting a token, a gacha token from me. The other important thing to note is, you know, in terms of like the railway and everything, our bigger project going on here, this is just one of a few, like, human-focused buildings, not, you know, necessarily, like, railroad buildings. This is going to be the station, directly connected to these, you know, these rail lines here. This is where, I guess, workmen get off, you know, because like, this isn't, like, civilian area. That's the civilian area, and then the train runs them out of this area. So I guess this is kind of a workman's area. I don't know, we'll have, like, maybe a little shop here and some other... We're going to have a couple buildings in this area. That's what I'm trying to get at. And this is the first of those buildings. And yeah, I'm gonna hang around here a little, let this copper age. I'm gonna take my 2 little gacha boxes here. Gacha capsules? Is that the correct term? I don't really know. Anyways, boom. The prettiest gacha machine you've ever seen in Minecraft. And hopefully I can get a couple people on soon to test it out properly. I did promise Joey and Alex that they could be testers, and well, I'm sure they'd love to see it.
Oh,
what?
well.
I didn't even notice you were out here. Hello? Hello, Alex.
Hi. Unfortunately, I am Steve.
That's okay.
And there is no changing that.
Like I said, I think I've got a way to help a little bit. Hey, Joey, where you at?
I'm busy.
No, you're not. Get over here.
I'm busy.
Doing what?
Definitely not creating plastic explosives because somebody on the forum told me to.
Oh.
On the forum?
Easy.
Yeah, his username was Fedboy, so that means he's not a Fed, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, admittedly, someone called Fedboy is probably not a Fed. Yeah, actually. Not even memeing. Like, that, I don't think a Fed would put Fedboy.
If I was a Fed, I'd name myself Fedboy. And go on forums to buzz people like that.
I knew it, you are a Fed. Also,
Don't put
Alex,
that in the
I love
video.
your... Is that iron pants or just white dyed leather?
It's iron pants.
Okay, I couldn't tell for a second.
My
Oh, it
nether
doesn't have the knee pads, yeah.
Is that iron pants, or are you just happy to see me?
Alright. Both of you, hi. I got something to show you. Do you like magical thingies?
I do.
Crystals? Yeah, I like them in a
Mark
very
slowly.
powdery form. Easier to sniff.
He's taking us to the execution chamber for our sins.
Oh god, finally. I mean, no, don't do it.
Alright,
Anyway.
boys. Welcome. This is my, this is the bar.
Very nice.
And you know what people do at the bar? They gamble.
Get
Yep.
sloshed. Gambling?
Hey,
Yeah.
Joey,
I
do you like
gamble.
gacha games?
Yeah, baby!
Alright, read the signs. I think you know what to do.
Collect prize here. Place your
Oh, these
token
are
in the dropper
named
and then press the
tokens,
button. Is
okay.
there a pity system?
No.
Place your
These
token
are...
in the dropper and then press the button.
Alright, what's... Yeah?
So just slap that bad boy in there.
And then press the button. Now go ahead, slap that down, see what you got.
Hey! Oh, you're just the head. I got one head that I really wanted.
And hey, look, come over here. So real quick, if you notice, those heads have a color system to them, and these are what those mean.
There we go.
So
No
you're always
SSR?
You're always gonna get one common, and no, there's only one ultra rare as it is. So.
Ah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I think I know what the ultra rare one is.
Do you?
It's your head, isn't it?
No, what?
If it's Dream's head, there's
It's
gonna
not.
be
No,
hell to pay.
these are all skins based on us, the members of the Poggy. Oh!
Oh! Is it the King in Yellow's the ultra rare?
The King in Yellow is the ultra rare.
What?
He actually got it.
Nice.
And you got 2 Avery heads. Nice.
If I trade you one Inferno and an amateur pork chop, can I have my King in Yellow head? Can I have my King's
No.
head, please?
You may not.
All right, just for funsies, boys, I'm gonna go ahead and pop one for me as well.
How do we get more tokens?
I'm going to pass these out whenever I feel like it, basically. I'm going to make it even. I'm not, I have occupancy of them, but I'm not going to abuse it.
How much netherite does each one cost?
Hey, look, Alex.
Hey.
Let's go.
I think that's actually my second Alex, because I did do some testing, admittedly. I mean, I
Oh, the yellow Joey.
Oh, yeah, I have 2 yellow Joeys. What do you got? I'm willing to trade.
Would you like a ham?
I have a ham.
Would you like an inferno?
Oh, I was gonna say, wait, hippie ham. I don't have hippie ham.
Yeah, would you like hippie ham?
I'll take hippie ham for the yellow Joey.
Yeah, that's a good trade for me.
All right, then, cool. And then Alex, I think I've got 2 of your head now. If you have something you do want to trade. Here, let me put these all in one box to condense it. I don't know why I have them still in their separate boxes, to be honest.
This feels like a card game. When does this turn into like
Hey,
Pokemon?
if you want to start creating some rules, I'm not gonna stop you.
All right. So rule number 1 is amateur pork chop is the worst one to play.
Heck yeah.
Rule number 2 is the king and yellow one shots everything.
That I honestly
That's
accept, even though it's non-canon.
It's like Gen 1 Pokemon where is it psychic types are broken?
Yeah, psychic types, yeah.
Fucking
Anyways,
flips
Alex, so
everything.
if you do want your head back, I obviously have that available now. This is what I meant when I said you could potentially get at least part of your skin back.
I'll give you, yeah. I deduced that. I'll give you my uncommon Alavain Classic in exchange for one of the. How's
Sounds
that?
good to me. That sounds great to me.
Perfect.
All right. There's my headset.
So,
my headset. Wait a minute.
I won't be able to wear that.
Oh, you are. Sorry. You what you do is put it in the crafting grid first, so to turn it into a helmet. It's not a perfect mod because Java and Bedrock still have their differences. But
Fair enough.
it is still functional as a head object if you do that.
Fair enough. But no helmet.
I just realized we're gambling to see who gets the best head.
Oh, why did you say it like that? Why did you have to say it like that? Get off my head box. You don't get any head. Man. Alex, you want another token? I'm giving away 1 token for free now, and it's not to Joe.
I would
come
take it.
on, please.
All right, you know what? Admittedly, you 2 are the only one who got on, even though I told everybody that I was going to give away gifts. So you know what? I'm giving away gifts. You both get another roll.
Heck yes, we get everyone else's free rolls.
Got another one of me, baby.
Oh, nice. You got some good ones there, too.
I got another Inferno.
You already got the ultra rare, so.
Yeah.
Those ones are spread out very far, so you probably won't run into another ultra rare for a while.
Yeah, my SPS.
Oh wait, you have an SPS Joey? Oh, and you just
SPS
I just got an SPS Joey.
so we haven't seen SPS Hunter yet. That's somewhere in here. I do have the list somewhere. I guess I could probably share that now. Anyways, and then I built this whole bar building for it. Oh, if you guys want to see the redstone for this too, actually, please don't touch. But
perfect.
You're welcome to. So the idea of this bar is like it's just like cobbled together from pieces of the railway. Like all this metal is just scrapped.
Oh yeah, it's like a railside bar.
Exactly, it's a railside bar. I'm gonna have like an actual station over here.
The Waking Lumber would be a perfect name for it.
No, that was last season. I need a different number this time. A name. Also, I need a name for this this Gacha Machine.
Let's see.
Hunter's Head Machine is what it currently says.
The Ironwood.
Germain. I don't know.
I mean, what do you guys think of Hunter's Head Machine?
I can see many a joke being
if that
made
changes,
at your
I riot.
expense.
Okay, I guess we're leaving that.
All right.
Hunter's Head Machine.
Okay.
Let's see.
For all your gambling needs.
For all your gambling needs, baby.
Let's see.
Well. Once again, I find myself sitting in a bar of my own creation. And you know what? I'm pretty satisfied with the way things have gone today, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. This has been a really fun video to put together. I've been sitting on this idea for actually quite a while now, and I'm really satisfied with the way it came together. So, yeah, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give me a like, hit subscribe if you feel like keeping up with this series, and leave a comment telling me what you think of my head machine. Yeah, my head machine. We're gonna have to live with that sentence for a while. Anyways, thanks for watching. This is HunterYesHunterNo signing off. Good night.